Covington will throw it up. Isaac Barnett, Anthony Eads are officials. Carter Welling, Carson Tout for the jump ball. Tout a little jumpy, and Welling wins the tip. R.J. Godfrey wearing 0 is the leading scorer at just 12 a game. Extremely balanced Clemson team, and Dylan Hunter averaging 9 a game has the first 2.
This is the guy, Braden Shrewsbury, who's going to have to be aggressive on the offensive end as Haralson knocks down the 3 ball. That has not been his strong suit.
He's coming off a career-high 6 assists and 8 rebounds, though he didn't score, made a big impact at Cal.
Yeah, and Imes is in the game as he lines up a 3, is able to knock it down.
Clemson, which never trailed Wednesday against SMU, down 6-2 as Jestin Porter cuts into the lead. 37% three-point shooter with a triple.
Yes, and they continue to recruit freshmen, which is almost unconventional right now, but this Notre Dame program is about retention and development.
Terrific find by Welling. Jake Walleen hits an early 3. There's Haralson. Pulls up for another 3. That one's good as well. 14-11 as Notre Dame brings in a couple more subs. Kevin Jai, the 6'10 senior, and Mark Zachary. Carter Welling to the basket. Count the bucket and a foul.
This is one of the things that Micah Shrewsbury talked to his team about. When the big guys from Clemson catch the basketball in the middle of the floor.
Buckner takes a 3. That's good. Ace Buckner, the 6'2 redshirt freshman, just his 6'3 of the year.
He's the only person throughout this season to lead Clemson in both scoring and rebounding in the same game.
Another 3. Haralson has turned into Steph Curry in the last 2 games. They were almost the first team to go on that Cal-Stanford ACC West Coast swing and win both. Jestin Porter just took it away from an unassuming Sir Muhammad, and Tout got credit. You know, in the NFL, players can get a half sack. It should be a half block each. Welling is fouled. Will this be a continuation?
Oh, that's a bucket. The defenders coming down to try to keep him away from the rim. Like, what are you doing? And that's one of the no, yes shots.
Porter answers with a rattled-in 3. 10 seconds in the half. Porter on a cut. He scores it. What a sweet stroke from Jestin Porter, who's got a dozen.
But left enough time for a quality look.
Cole Serta banks it home. Well, if there was no backboard, Notre Dame might be down 20.
On Saturday evening in South Bend multiple times.
Jestin Porter on a step back. Finds Hunter for 3. It's good. Dylan Hunter. Imes with the ball right now. Skips it to Sundra. Didn't want to shoot the 3. Imes will. Imes is everywhere.
And again, Coach Boeheim gave him some tips, some wisdom. And Micah Shrewsbury absolutely coaches Braden as hard as he possibly can. And the younger Shrewsbury is on the way next year.
Welling back in the game, but a Johnson, and Porter gets free. Shook in off the cut, and Micah Shrewsbury is furious.
87 and 33 over the last 3+ seasons.
Buckner is floater. No, the trophy last year should have been split 3 ways between Pat Kelsey, Shire, and Brownell, as 3 teams dominated the league. Great finish by Haralson, and a free throw coming.
On the floor, the freshman is starting to grow to bloom here in the Bend. Beautiful. You're talking about one of the top 8 winningest basketball programs in the history of the game.
Davidson, a rattled 3 set up by Hunter, and Clemson's lead is 11 again. Still lead by 11, and Porter's got another steal. Jestin all the way for 2 more.
Porter getting a hand in the passing lane and then tracking it down. Shrewsbury not adding insult to injury.
0 turnovers tonight. Imes for 3. That rainbow will go.
And Dylan Hunter upset. And that was the first line that Micah Shrewsbury told his team, is there's no substitute for experience. Another turnover and another steal for Porter.
A career-high 5th. He's got 24. Porter guarded by Imes. Porter steps back, long 2. Is buried. Jestin Porter unconscious with 26 now.
And this is uncharacteristic as to what we've seen from the Clemson Tigers throughout this year. Rarely do they have a 20-point scorer of one guy who really carries the offense. But Jestin Porter has been just that. Another steal. Uh-oh.
Up top, Godfrey got it back from Porter.
Godfrey coming up with the steal. And then the kick ahead to Porter, who throws it up, knowing that Godfrey's running.
Hunter into the shot clock. Gets it to Welling, who banks in a three.
So really what it is, it's this end of the floor.
That's it.
You notice we haven't really had much bank action going on outside of a couple of tout free throws on the left side. But the bank has been open to our right throughout this game.
So for the first time, the Clemson Tigers start 4-0 in conference play in back-to-back years. They stretch their conference road win streak to 11, the second longest in the country behind only Houston.